Then you go off to the jungle and you do continuation training in the jungle where you operate in small 4 or 5 man groups. And then the test is very much how you work as a team under extreme pressure. You carry even bigger weights. You live on the floor in the jungle, in the trees in the jungle. Everything in the jungle wants to eat you. Not the big things, the little things, the mosquitoes, the leeches, the bugs, the ticks. Every morning you get up and you look under each other's arms and legs and pull the ticks out from their skin and treat each other. You lose an awful lot of weight very quickly. They send you out on the ground where you get ambushed as an exercise and you lose all your food. I came out of the jungle about, I would say, probably 30 pound lighter after only 4 weeks.
Well, the thing about being in the jungle is that you're busy just keeping yourself alive because you've got to get water, you've got to eat, you've got to move, you've got to keep your kit dry, you've got to deal with infections. I was unlucky enough that the week prior to the last week of jungle selection, which is the week of hard routine, I'd busted my ankle. And the medic had basically said to me, you have a choice. Sensible thing is take you out and get this strapped up and get it seen to, or I can strap it up and you can hop. And I elected to hop. So I was having a very uncomfortable time apart from that. And so you become slightly irritable when you can't have a cup of tea and you sleep on the ground, you've got a sore foot and you've got miles of thick jungle to cross, but hey, it's the job.
The jungle's probably the worst. Everything in the jungle wants to kill you. Everything, even the plants. You know, I've woken up, I've been sat on the floor in a hard routine, which means you can't put a hammock up, you can't cook your food, and I've been sat on the floor asleep against a tree and I've woken up with a leech inside my mouth, sucking away. That was pretty, ugh. Yeah, that sort of thing, ticks in weird places, being stung by scorpions in not nice places. You know, going to the toilet in plastic bags, peeing into bottles and having to carry that out with you as well. Waking up in the morning when you're in the jungle, taking all your dry kit off that you sleep in and then putting all the wet kit back on, because that's what you do. You have to put your wet kit on when you're operating in the day. You keep your dry stuff to sleep in because it's nice and comfortable and your body doesn't rot, and then you operate in the wet kit because it's always going to be wet because you're sweating. There's sand in it. You've got sand in your socks. You can feel it rubbing away at your feet. That's pretty unglamorous.